Alrighty, so cream cheese frosting. Vegan cream cheese frosting, the very first one I made. I used the nonhydrogenated Tofutti cream cheese. Hydrogenated ingredients, they can like cause your veins to swell up and like clog your arteries. It's really gross and bad. So always land for the non-hydrogenated stuff. It actually turned out fine. Like I literally just used like powdered sugar and cream cheese and vanilla extract and it was perfect. But when I tried doing that same exact method with regular cream cheese, at first like the cream cheese was very plasticky. Like what I hate about working with cream cheese, or what irks me about working with cream cheese, it's that when you're like trying to mix it or cream it, it's like this block of plastic that won't break down. So like I have to use a very, very thick wired whisk and like sort of mash it like mashed potatoes before I can actually start creaming it. And the first time I made it, like I said, when I made non-vegan cream cheese frosting for the first time, I used powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and cream cheese, that's it. And what happened was the cream cheese just started getting really droopy and melty, and I was like, what's going on? Why is it not like holding up at all? So I tried chilling it, I tried adding a lot more powdered sugar. I added like a whole box's worth of powdered sugar into it, and it was still droopy. I tried freezing it. Not a smart idea. It became a solid block of sweetened cream cheese. It was disgusting. Ever since then, I really started to back off of like working with cream cheese because I had bad experience with making cheesecakes with it and bad experiences with making frostings out of it. But then I found out like a way to make that cream cheese work. It was after I learned how to make Italian meringue buttercream, and it was for a family friend, like a family get-together thing. Like they wanted me to bake for them, so they asked me to bake them classic red velvet cupcakes with cream cheese frosting. And I actually never tried this method before like that day. That was the first time I tried it on the spot for like about 12 other people. And oh my god, I was a bit nervous about it, but I was more confident than nervous because like I knew the sciences of it all. I figured it should work. So what I did was I heated up the simple syrups to the softball stage, about like 220 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I poured that over cut up blocks of cream cheese and butter. And what happened was, because the sugar is pretty hot, so it melted down the butter and the cream cheese to a good amount. So that way I could whisk this mixture up without it being like unwieldy blocks of blobbiness and plasticness. What's cool is that like since the sugar is at a softball stage, the more you aerate it, the fluffier and lighter and I guess more like taffy-like it gets. But when you combine that with the creaminess of the cream cheese and butter, it gets this almost light, airy texture, and it's like whipped cream with a little bit of tanginess from the cream cheese. So I pat my back on that because that was like probably the very first time that like my intuition as a scientist and baker really sort of hit the mark, and it was great. My own little crowning moment there.